You may be seated, please. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we commence this program, may I invite Ustaz Babagana Malay Kari, the special advisor to His Excellency on Religious Affairs, to commit this program into the hands of our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ustaz Babagana Malay Kari.
صلوا على النبي مصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. الله الرحمن يا رحيم. نسألك بأسمائك الحسنى وصفاتك العليا يا ubangiji mu ya mahallicin mu muna roƙonka da sunayenka kyawawa da sifofinka dokakku ubangiji Allah ka albarkaci wannan taro namu, Allah ka sanya albarka a cikin sa. Bakin mu waɗanda suka halarci wannan farfajiya ubangiji Allah yanda ka halartar da mu lafiya, Allah ka sa mu gama wannan biki lafiya mu koma lafiya. Mai girma shugaban kasa muna maka addu'a Allah ya dafa maka, Allah ya wuce maka gaba. Haka nan kuma dan uwan mu mataimakin shugaban kasa wanda shine babban bakon mu ubangiji Allah ya kare ka, Allah ya maka taimako. Mai girma gwamnan mu na jihar Yobe da sauran gwamnonin mu da suka halarci wannan taro, da wakilan gwamnoni da suka halarci wannan taro, da sarakunan mu da yan siyasan mu da jami'an tsaron mu da dukkan yan jaridun mu ubangiji Allah ka taimake mu. Yanda muka taro lafiya Allah ubangiji ka taimake mu. Yan zanga-zanga ubangiji Allah ya tarwatsa ku, Allah ya tarwatsa niyanku ubangiji Allah kar ya baku iko. Yan zanga-zanga Allahumma dammirhum, Allahumma fashilhum, Allahumma kasir quwwatahum, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi aliyil azim. Amin.
Amen. Your Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief, Federal Republic of Nigeria, represented by the able, dynamic, and indefatigable Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima GCON, Awande Chairman Kande. Your Excellency, the Chief Host, the man of the moment, the pride of the Sahel, the Executive Governor of Yobe State, Honorable Maimala Buni, CON, COMM. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Imo State and Chairman Progressive Governors Forum, Senator Hope Uzodima. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State and Chairman Northeast Governors Forum, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum. Your Excellency, Honorable Idi Barre Bubana, the Deputy Governor of Yobe State, the Honorable Speaker, Yobe State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Chiroma Buba Mashio, the Deputy National President, APC North, Your Lordship, the Honorable Chief Judge and Honorable Gankadi, Deputy National Chairman, APC North, Your Lordship, the Honorable Grand Kadi and the Honorable Chief Judge, distinguished Senators Ahmad Ibrahim Lawan and Musa Mustafa and other members of the National Assembly here present, Special Advisor to the President on Political Affairs, former Minister and former Deputy Governors here present, Honorable members of the Yobe State House of Assembly, Honorable Commissioners, heads of security agencies and paramilitary agencies, the Deputy National Chairman South, State Chairman APC, the Secretary to the State Government, the Head of Service, the Chief of Staff, Special Advisors, Permanent Secretaries, Chairman of Local Government Councils here present, Your Royal Highnesses, Emirs and Mice, distinguished sons and daughters of Yobe State, our invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of His Excellency, I welcome you all to this extraordinary and memorable occasion. Permit me to reflect on some few notable words of appreciation and encouragement made by some of you seated here. His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, while on a visit to Yobe State on 22nd May 2022, landed at the Muhammad Buhari International Cargo Airport, Damaturu, and paid a courtesy call on His Excellency, the Governor of Yobe State. He said, and I quote, "Thank you, Governor Buni, for giving Yobe State a new window to the world. This airport will definitely attract investment opportunities and economic development to the state." Similarly, on 15 February 2023, Your Excellency, the Vice President Kashim Shettima commissioned a mega school and primary health care center in Potescum. You said, and I quote, "Your Excellency, you have no doubt taken the right step to rejuvenate education and to make healthcare delivery accessible and affordable in Yobe State." Thank you and congratulations to the people of Yobe State. His Excellency Gombe State Governor Alhaji Ino Muhammad Yahya on 11 February 2023 commissioned the Nguru Modern Market. He said, and I quote, "Your Excellency, this edifice is by no means a product of vision, courage, and conviction at this hard time, especially coming after the insurgency. I congratulate you and the entire people of Yobe State." The President of the 9th Senate, Ahmed Ibrahim Lawan, while commissioning the Gasho Market named after him on 3rd September 2022, lauded Governor Boni, saying, and I quote, "The ultra-modern markets in the 4 local governments are signs of efforts by your administration to create employment opportunities, generate wealth, and ensure sustainable economic development for our state. Thank you, our dear Governor," unquote. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am sure you must be proud of your friend, colleague, and brother for making efforts to turn around and change the narrative here in Yobe State. Today we are here to inaugurate and launch the distribution of the agricultural machines and implements to make agriculture attractive and profitable, to guarantee food security and food sufficiency, and to provide employment opportunities that will propel and make Yobe State a hub of green economy in Nigeria. The Excellencies, if you look around, of course, it is evident for everyone to see that this administration, under the leadership of His Excellency Honorable Maimala Buni, is no doubt making efforts to see that Yobe State is not only sufficient, but also to make agriculture a kind of, to recover the lives of the people and also to make it economically buoyant. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I now have the singular honor to invite a leader who defines humility and decency, courtesy and generosity, a governor with the charisma of a true gentleman, Limamin Sulhu, a man of peace with an uncommon dialogue skills, Damo Sarkin Hakuri, the pride of the Sahel. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Yobe State, Honorable Maimala Buni, to deliver his address. Your Excellency, sir.
Daga sama. Yawa.
push it up now. No. Push it up. Up. That is all we can do. It can go. You are taking too fast. See, it's not easy.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. Your Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief, Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by His Excellency the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. Your Excellency, the National Chairman of our great party, APC, ably represented by the Deputy National Chairman North, Honorable Ali Bukar Dalori, and his counterpart of the South, Chief Ima Ineku. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Imo State and Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umar Azilim, Your Excellency, Deputy Governor of Yobe State, Honorable Idi Barre Gubana Waziri Mfune, the Honorable Speaker, Yobe State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Chiro Mabuba Mashio, Your Lordships, the Honorable Chief Judge and Honorable Grand Kadi, distinguished and honorable members of the National Assembly here present, former ministers here present, former deputy governors here present, honorable members of the Yobe State House of Assembly, honorable commissioners and special advisors, heads of security agencies and paramilitary agencies, the state chairman APC, the secretary to the state government, the head of service, the chief of staff, permanent secretaries, chiefs, executives of federal and state boards and parastatals, heads of the extra-ministerial departments, the chairmen of local government councils, Your Royal Highnesses, emirs and mimes, distinguished sons and daughters of Yobe State and other friends of Yobe here present, our invited guests, gentlemen of the press, extremely distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is with profound gratitude to Almighty Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has made it possible for us to be here today to witness this historic event of the launching of the Yobe State Agriculture Empowerment Program. I therefore feel honored to, on behalf of the government and good people of Yobe State, welcome our leader, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, ably represented by my dear brother, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima GCON, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and all other guests to Damaturu, the Yobe State capital. Mr. President, sir, your esteemed presence at this occasion today gives our people a sense of belonging as being celebrated with resounding cheers by the mammoth crowd since your arrival. I therefore wish to reassure you that the good people of Yobe State will continue to support your administration as you strive to improve the economy, security, and other developmental challenges facing the nation. Yobe State, as you know, is one of the states grossly devastated by the protracted security challenge. There is inaccessibility to farmlands due to security threat and other natural factors such as erosion, desert encroachment, low rainfall, etc., have massively affected agricultural productivity with monumental consequences in the lives of our predominantly agricultural population and the economy of the state. In spite of all the challenges, agriculture remains the major preoccupation of our people. With the improvement in security across the state, farmlands are now accessible to almost all the local government areas. This, therefore, has made agriculture the key sector for the post-insurgency recovery program. The government has adopted this strategic measure to revitalize the sector by convening of Agriculture Summit to chart a new course for improvement in productivity, constitution of steering committee on revitalization of agriculture and development of state sector strategic plan in conjunction with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, develop agricultural policy document to achieve food security, contribute to national economic diversification. The document has been validated in collaboration with EU Yobe Public Finance Management Project in conjunction with DAI International. The Yobe State Government, in collaboration with the federal government, has established livestock development centers to curb farmers' herders' clashes, commercial pasture production, and increase in meat and dairy production. The state is currently reviving 2,000 hectares of lava irrigation scheme in Bursari local government area to cultivate wheat, rye, and vegetables in the next dry season irrigation program. As a leading state with the largest production of high-quality sesame seeds, we have established 4 sesame seeds processing factories in Damaturu, Nguru, Machina, and Potiskum. Government has also awarded contract for the rehabilitation of Agricultural Development Program headquarters in Damaturu and the 5 zonal offices in Buniadi, Gaidam, Gashua, Nguru, Potiskum to enhance effective and accessible extension services to our farmers. The Damaturu International Cargo Airport will effectively be used to transport livestock, milk, dairy products, gum arabic, sesame seeds, cowpea, groundnuts within and outside the country. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, this state visit is no doubt a significant milestone as we launch the Agriculture Empowerment Program with a distribution of 100 Zoomland tractors, 10 IMC double cabin 4-wheel drive vehicles for supervision of the extension service workers, 200 motorcycles to extension service workers to boost agricultural extension services, 300 sets of ox-drawn floors, 5,349 small ruminant goats, 1,349 hand-push planters, 889 hand-push plow machines, 590 hand-push tiller machines, 4,202 solar-powered irrigation water pumps, improved assorted seeds, and 72,000 bags of fertilizer, among others. The distribution arrangement is made up of 30 farmers in each of the 178 electoral wards of the states, making a total of 5,340 farmers to benefit from this scheme. Except for the tractors and fertilizer, all the other agricultural equipment and inputs are to be given out free to our large-scale and medium and subsistence farmers. These efforts, we believe, will augment large-scale agro-value chain development in the state. Government has instituted some measures to check abuse and sale of the machines by the beneficiaries to avoid sabotaging the lofty goals of the intended agricultural revolution in the state. The tractors are to be in the custody of the State Agricultural Development Program at the headquarters in Damaturu and the 5 zonal offices Budiadi, Gaidam, Gashua, Nguru, Potiskum, to be hired out to individuals and group farmers across the state. The Agricultural Development Program will carefully monitor to ensure efficiency in service, effective maintenance and accountability in processes accruing from the hire of the tractors. Let me warn in strong terms that government will not tolerate any act of sabotage to frustrate our commitments to make agriculture attractive, profitable, sustainable and economically viable, and to guarantee food sufficiency and food security in the state. Therefore, government will deal ruthlessly with any official, individual or group who test our will in this regard. I hereby direct the security agencies to arrest and impound tractors and other machines crossing the borderlines of the state, while such saboteurs are made to face the full wrath of the law. Let me use this opportunity to passionately appeal to the good people of Yobe State to take advantage of this laudable opportunity to embrace agriculture for us to cultivate and produce what we eat to ensure food security and economic development. You will recall the sad and unfortunate experiences we had in Yobe, Borno and Adamawa states during the trying moments of adverse security challenges, when our people could not access their farmlands as peace eluded this part of the country. We know better what the absence of peace means. We have many sad stories to tell from our horrible experiences. We cannot afford to invite any other threat to peace and security. Therefore, we should jealously guard the peace we now enjoy and never be part of any plot to disturb our hard-earned peace. We must not create opportunities for our common enemies to take advantage of any form of protest to send us into another dark and horrible experience. Therefore, Yobe State is categorically saying no to protest and will not participate in any form of protest whatsoever name. We should remain faithful, prayerful and optimistic as the federal government under the leadership of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is taking drastic measures to address all the challenges. This agricultural revolution we are embarking on is in tandem with the federal government's food security and agricultural mechanization agenda. I therefore urge you all to support the program for us to succeed. May I crave the indulgence of Mr. President to support the state to enhance irrigation scheme. We will appreciate you supporting us with mini rigs for tube wells, solar-powered water pumps, agrochemicals, power tillers, more fertilizers and other farm implements to complement our efforts in attaining food sufficiency, food security and economic growth. Let me appreciate the foresight of Mr. President in creating the new Federal Ministry of Livestock. As you may be aware, Yobe State is a leading state in livestock production. We therefore look forward to extension of the service of the new ministry to the huge livestock farmers population in the state. It is now my singular honor and pleasure to invite His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief, ably represented by the most loyal, dependable and dedicated Vice President, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima GCON, to deliver his address and flag off the launching of the Agricultural Empowerment Program. Your Excellency, Mr. President.
This is the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, the largest television network in Africa. We are reaching you live from the main ball of the August 27 Stadium Damaturu, Yobe State, Northeast Nigeria. The program is the launching.
Our host is His Excellency, the Governor of Yobe State, Right Honorable Maimala Muni. His Excellency, the Governor of Imo State, a nation builder, and I want to pick him for special recognition. He traverses the length and breadth of this country building bridges of fraternity. Governor Hope Uzodima, we are most grateful for coming to our state, Yobe. Well, the Governor of Borno State, I don't need to thank him. He is a son of the soil. Professor Babagana Umar Zulum. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Yobe State, Honorable Idi Berde Gubana, members of the National Assembly present, especially President Emeritus Senator Ahmed Ibrahim Lawan, Senator Mohammed Musa Mustafa and Senator Osita Izunaso, members of the Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Fatima Talba, Honorable Khadija Bukar Abba Ibrahim, Honorable Zakaria Tijani, Honorable Lawan Shatima Ali, and Honorable Engineer Bukar Talba. Special Advisor to the President on General Duties, Dr. Modibo Umar, and the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Political Affairs, and a very good friend of all of us here, Honorable Ibrahim Masari. The Senior Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly Matters, Senate, Senator Abdullahi Gumel, and all the senior aides to the President. The Deputy National Chairman of our party for North, Honorable Ali Bukar Dalori, and for South, Right Honorable Emma Enuku, and other members of the National Working Committee of the party. The Speaker, Yobe State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Chiro Mabuba Masho, and other members of the House of Assembly present here. Your Lordship, the Honorable Chief Judge of Yobe State, my brother Justice Gumna Kashim Kegama, Your Lordship, the Honorable Grand Qadi of Yobe State, Honorable Qadi Babagana Mahdi, former governors, deputy governors, ministers, and senior government officials, and I want to use the Secretary to the Yobe State government as my point of reference to recognize and appreciate members of the Yobe State Executive Council, Directors General and heads of parastatals, senior aides to the Governor. The Chairman of Local Government Councils present here, the Chairman Yobe State Emirate Council of Chiefs, ably represented by the Deputy Chairman, Yobe State Council of Chiefs and Emirs, His Royal Highness Maybadi Alhaji Abubakar Umar Suleiman, other royal fathers present here, other members of the Yobe intelligentsia, elder statesmen and captains of industry, members of the fourth estate of the Rim, distinguished sons and daughters of Yobe and Borno State, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. Food is the heart of security in every society. It is the foundation upon which we build our health, our well-being, and our economic stability. In a nation as diverse and vibrant as ours, the provision of sufficient, nutritious food is not merely a goal. It is a fundamental priority that we must pursue with dedication and vigor across all tiers of government. I am delighted and honored to join you today for this shared objective. Yobe State Agricultural Empowerment Program couldn't have come at a better time. There is no way we are going to achieve our grand goals as a government, whether at the state or national level, until we support and empower our farmers. We must ensure that they have the tools, resources, and knowledge to optimize their production capacity. By doing so, we are not only enhancing our agricultural output, but also contributing to our collective quest to ensure that every Nigerian is well paid and fully engaged in the economic life of our nation. Every intervention to boost agriculture plays a crucial role in the local economy. The aim of an initiative like this transcends food security. It opens new avenues for employment, particularly for our youth and women, who are the backbone of our rural communities. The potential for job creation is immense as we envisage a thriving agricultural sector that will absorb many of our unemployed citizens and offer sustainable livelihoods. These are quite interesting times for our nation. We came at a time when we must take inevitable decisions to save the economy, and the short-term consequences are coming to an end. But what we must never miss in our bid to rebuild the economy is the primacy of agriculture. This sector holds immense promise, not only for providing food security, but also for driving economic growth and development. By empowering our farmers and investing in agricultural infrastructure, we are laying the groundwork for a more prosperous and self-reliant Nigeria. It is encouraging for the people, inspiring for other states, and hopeful for all of us to see the good people of Yobe State demonstrating strong resilience to reclaim their means of livelihoods. This support by the Yobe State government will, therefore, make agriculture attractive and improve the farming population in the state to attain food security and economic prosperity. With the improvement in security in Yobe State and the Northeast generally, it is my hope that the people will take advantage of such interventions to move from subsistence farming to commercial agriculture. With the establishment of 4 sesame seed processing factories in the state and the presence of a cargo airport to promote international trade in sesame seeds, gum arabic, and livestock, I am more than confident that this program will enhance the production capacity of Yobe State and drive its partnership with the federal government, other states, and corporate organizations to achieve the desired diversification. This is a legacy that will outlive us, and as such, each of us must play a part in helping it excel. We have recently approved the creation of the Ministry of Livestock Development. This is intended to improve livestock production in the country and enhance the destiny and narratives of our livestock production. This is in tune with global best practices for healthy meat and dairy consumption and export to improve the economy. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the provision of massive agricultural machines and implements by the Yobe State government has no doubt prepared the ground for an agricultural revolution in Yobe State. I am optimistic that at the end of the cropping season, the people of the state will have sufficient food, both for their households and for export within the country and beyond. Each of us in this gathering must come to terms with the fact that the era of relying on rain-fed agriculture is gone. These machines are here to ease our practice of irrigation farming. Yobe has abundant arable lands, rivers, and oases to achieve this. It also has an energetic, useful population to make agriculture more than just a means of producing food, but a lucrative business across the value chain. Today, I assure you, as I have always done, that we are taking drastic measures to address the security challenges to make farmland safe and accessible in every state of the Federation. I am optimistic that in no distant time, the new measures will lead the expected results. On your request from the federal government to support the state with mini rigs for tube wells, solar water pumps, agrochemicals, power tillers, more fertilizers, and other farm implements to complement your irrigation scheme, I assure you that we operate an open door policy, and as such, your concern is our concern. Your problem is our problem. I hereby extend to you the approval of the President to oblige you with all your requests. On this note, I have the honor and pleasure to cherish forever on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to declare the launch of this massive agricultural empowerment program. Thank you, and God bless us all.
This is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by the Vice President Senator Kashin Shettima, inaugurating the mega agricultural empowerment program organized by Yobe State government. This is the first time in the history of Yobe State that such mega employment program is taking place with a lot of agricultural input at display at the August 27 Stadium in Damaturu, the Yobe State capital. There are a lot of items on display. Here we have 100 tractors, 300 sets of ox-driven plow, 1,349 hand planters, 889 hand push plow machines, 4,000 solar powered water pumps, 200 motorcycles, hills vehicles, modern harvesters, among others. The intention of the state government to embark on such mega project is to capture at least 300,000 farmers in the state. That is going to be distributed across all the 17 local government areas of Yobe State, with each of the 178 political wards to benefit from the empowerment program. It is the desire of the government to improve agricultural practice, especially on a larger scale, so as to have food security in the state. Earlier on, the Yobe State Governor, in his speech, has ensured that government will put in place mechanisms to ensure that these items will remain in the state, as he directed security operatives to impound any tractor or equipment crossing the boundaries of the state to other areas. He also directed the State Ministry of Agriculture and Natural Resources to ensure monitoring of the equipment across all the local government areas. That's why 200 motorcycles and hills vehicles were provided for supervisors for that purpose. Talking about agriculture in Yobe State, it is on record that Yobe in the northeast of Nigeria has abundant arable land. Yeah, this is the Vice President, Governor of Yobe State, and the Governor of Borno, and that of Imo State, inspecting the items on display at the main ball of the August 27th Stadium in Damaturu, the Yobe State capital. Talking about agriculture, Yobe State has the record as one of the areas with arable lands in the country, and about 80% of the population are engaged in agricultural practices. The state has abundant arable land with rivers that supports agricultural practice in all the 17 local government areas of the state. Talking about agriculture, it is one of the priority areas of Yobe State government, and since 2019, when the government of Malabuni came on board, it gave priority areas, it gave priority to the development of the sector. Among effort made include collaboration with the World Bank for the takeoff of the livestock productivity and resilience support project LPRES, whereby it provided counterpart funding for the takeoff of the project. The project, designed to provide support to livestock farmers to boost sheep and goat production, as well as enhance dairy and beef supply. The state also undertakes annual animal vaccination exercises against the spread of diseases in the state. Also, the Yobe State government and the federal government has agreed on mutual collaboration to establish livestock development centers, that's LDG, in 3 senatorial districts in the state in phases, starting with Jakusko Nazari Zone C in the year 2021 to 2022, Gurjaje Zone B 2022 to 2024. This project consists of the following facilities: veterinary and human clinics, milk centers and milking parlor, artificial insemination units, and small ruminant multiplication units, 50 units of husband settlement, feed mill and feedlots, earth dams, and aquaculture, administrative block, security outposts, primary school, tractors, planted harvesters, among others. In this year's farming season, the state government has procured over 75,000 bags of fertilizer, where the Vice President is going to inaugurate right now at the main ball of the August 27 Stadium in Damaturu, accompanied by Governor of Yobe State, Malabuni, his counterpart from Borno State, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, and that of Imo, Senator Hope Uzo Dimma, among other dignitaries. Still talking about agriculture in Yobe State, it is on record that the state, the Yobe is a leading state in the production of gum arabic. Recently, the state government also constructed sesame processing plants in 4 different locations in the state. One in Machina local government, the other one in Damatru, that of Gaidam, and another one in Patiskum. This is because Yobe State is known for producing high-grade sesame seeds, which is most sought after in the production of confectionaries. During his speech, the Yobe State Governor said it is the desire of the state government to give emphasis on development of agriculture in its post-insurgency recovery effort, as many liberated communities and the people have since embarked on farming activities, and therefore they need to support them with farming inputs so as to enhance their productivity. And these items on display will go a long way in assisting farmers in the state to realize their potentials of ensuring food security in the states and contribute to the strategic national grand reserve. Vice President Kashin Shetima is still inspecting some of the items on display at the 27 August Stadium in Damatru, the Yobe state capital. These items were procured at the cost of over 19 billion naira. These statistics is coming from the State Commissioner of Information, Home Affairs and Culture, Abdullahi Bego, when he briefed the media before the commencement of the Mega Agricultural Empowerment Program. Okay.
صلوا على النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على النبي الكريم آمين.
Please remain standing for a playing of the nation.
This is where we come to the end of the program, Agriculture Mega Empowerment Program at the August 27th Stadium in Damatru, the Yobe State, where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented by the Vice President, Senator Kashi Shetima, inaugurated farming implements for distribution across Yobe States. The equipment were procured and funded by the Yobe State government to enhance agricultural production in the states. On behalf of the outside broadcast crew, I, Mustafa Yusuf Musa, saying thank you for staying tuned to NTA